Hey, my cool cats and kittens. Welcome to the quiz broadcast. I'm Alan, as you probably all know. So the quiz is, I'm just going to change camera to camera one. Hey. The quiz is going to be in 4 rounds. First round is going to be food and drink, and followed by 3 other rounds. Okay, so if you've got your answer sheets ready, then we'll start right away. Here we go. Round 1, food and drink. Question 1. From which cactus is tequila made? This should be a multiple choice one here, so just find it on your answer sheet. That is, from which cactus is tequila made? Okay, we're going to go on to number 2 now. If I cook a steak at 52 degrees, how done will it be? That is, if I cook a steak at 52 degrees, how done will it be? If you need any questions recapping, I'm going to recap all the questions for this round at the end of the round, so don't worry if you've missed any. Okay, and on to number 3. If I mix dark rum with Coke and a dash of lime, what drink will I get? That is, if I mix dark rum with Coke and a dash of lime, what drink will I get? Okay, I'm getting a lot of comments here that people don't have answer sheets. Whoa, there we go. We've got the next question there. If you haven't got an answer sheet, just download one. There should be one down in the description down there. And otherwise, I'm going to go back round and repeat the questions anyway. All right. Okay, I'm going to move on to number 4. Don't worry, I'm going to come back and do them all again anyway. What type of sushi is this? That's right. What type of sushi is that? Okay, and on to question number 5. What are Glamorgan sausages made from? That is, what are Glamorgan sausages made from? And sorry if I'm going too fast for everyone. Your messages are coming through, and I'm going to slow down for you. All right. Okay. Glamorgan sausages done. On to question number 6. Who is credited with the invention of champagne? That is, who is credited with the invention of champagne? This whole round is multiple choice. There are some non-multiple choice ones later on in the quiz, but they're not for a while. It takes ages to make multiple choice questions, so the first ones, they're all multiple choice. I got bored after a while. The rest of them, you got to type them in. Okay, so we're going to move on to question number 7. Which shot is made with coffee liqueur, Irish cream, Baileys, and Grand Marnier? That is, which shot is made with coffee liqueur, Irish cream, Baileys, and Grand Marnier? Apologies if the Grand Marnier spelling was incorrect. Pronunciation, I should say. And I'd like to take this moment to remind everyone to remain indoors. All right, we're going to move on to question number 8. From which country does Brahma beer originate? That is, from which country does Brahma beer originate? There's a lot of drink questions in this round, not so much food. Oh well. All right, okay. We're going to now move on to the next one. Question number 9. Who originally recorded the song Red Red Wine, with which UB40 had a hit in 1983? And the clue, it's not UB40. Who originally wrote and recorded the song Red Red Wine, which UB40 had a hit in 1983? All right, okay, we're going to move on to number 10. VSOP is often printed on bottles of brandy or cognac. What does it stand for? That is VSOP, often printed on bottles of brandy or cognac, if you're that way inclined. What does it stand for? All right, so we're going to do a recap of the round for anyone who is late joining. So, let's just go back to question number 1. From which cactus is tequila made? That is, from which cactus is tequila made? Tequila. All right, number 2. If I cook a steak to 52 degrees Celsius, how done will it be? And number 3. If I mix dark rum with Coke and a dash of lime, what drink will I get? That is, if I mix dark rum with Coke and a dash of lime, what drink will I get? Alrighty then, on to number 4. What type of sushi is this? Alright then, and on to question 5. What are Glamorgan sausages made from? And number 6. Who is credited with the invention of champagne? And question number 7. Which shot is made with coffee liqueur, Irish cream, Baileys, and Grand Marnier? And number 8. From which country does Brahma beer originate? Okay, we're going to now move on to question 9. Who originally wrote and recorded the song Red Red Wine, with which UB40 had a hit in 1983? Red Red Wine. Alright, and number 10. VSOP is often printed on bottles of brandy or cognac. What does it stand for? That is VSOP. Okay, so before we move on to the next round, we're going to have a little break. So I'm going to give you a bit of jazz to go along and get yourself a drink or whichever. Alrighty then, we're back from the break. So we're going to now move on to round 2. Round 2 is our science and nature round. Alright, so without further ado, here it is. There we go. Alright, so science and nature. Thank you, Callum. This is mint. Great. We've all heard of COVID by now. But what type of animal is a corvid? That is, we've all heard of COVID by now, but what type of animal is a corvid? All right, and on to question number 2. What word is used to describe the destructive mud flow that often follows a volcanic eruption? That is, what word is used to describe the destructive mud flow that often follows a volcanic eruption? Okay, and you definitely want to get out that way, because you ain't escaping one if it hits you. Alright, okay, on to question number 3. What part of a fish is used to control buoyancy? That is, what part of a fish is used to control buoyancy? Should that be which part of a fish? Ah, well. Okay, and on to question number 4. What type of bird is this? That is, what type of bird is this? Isn't it cute? I'd like to credit the photographer as well, myself. Okay, and on to question number 5. The world's first commercial nuclear power station was opened in which country in 1956? That is, the world's first commercial nuclear power station was opened in which country in 1956? Aha. Team Buchanan totally going to win. I say, well, we'll see what the answers say. Alright, on to question number 6. Which planet has the most moons? That is, which planet has the most moons? They're the little planet things that go around. Which planet has the most moons? Okay, and on to question number 7. Epistaxis is the scientific name for which bodily occurrence? Epistaxis is the scientific name for which bodily occurrence? Bonnie, I'll add some questions about chick flicks next time. We'll do a Mean Girls round. Alright, and on to question... Actually, there is a rom-com question later on. You'd better know it. On to question number 8. If I click on the right place, there we go. Which came first, Velcro or Zip? Which came first, Velcro or Zip? And which one do you prefer? Personally, I'm a Zip guy. Velcro is just too noisy. Alright, okay, that's multiple choice out of 2. I'm sure you've had enough time on that one. Question number 9. Chinstrap and Humboldt are species of which type of animal? That is, Chinstrap and Humboldt are species of which type of animal? Oh, Callum wants a Pokemon round. Okay, I'll do a Pokemon round. Maybe. I was a Pokemon Red guy, personally. I had Blue as well. My sister had Blue, I had Red. Alright, so Chinstrap, Humboldt, and Humboldt are species of which type of animal? All right, and we're going to move on to the final question of the round, question number 10. Which is the longest bone in the human body? Which is the longest bone in the human body? My bone. It's not. Okay, and finally, which is the longest bone in the human body? And as with the last round, we'll do a quick recap of the questions here. So just go back like this. We've all heard of it by now, but what type of animal is a corvid? We've all heard of COVID by now, but what type of animal is a corvid? And 2, what word is used to describe the destructive mud flow that often follows a volcanic eruption? And number 3, what part of a fish is used to control buoyancy? Armbands. Fin bands. What type of bird is this? It is a British bird. You do get them in the UK. That photo was taken in Gosforth. All right, and on to question 5 again. World's first commercial nuclear power station was opened in which country in 1956? And once again, the world's first commercial nuclear power station was opened in which country in 1956? All right, and on to question number 6. Which planet has the most moons? Which planet has the most moons? Number 7. Epistaxis is a scientific name for which bodily occurrence? That is, epistaxis is a scientific name for which bodily occurrence? All right, and which came first, Velcro or zip? Which came first, Velcro or zip? The hook and loop fastener or zip? All right, question 9. Chinstrap and Humboldt are species of which type of animal? And that is chinstrap and Humboldt are species of which type of animal? All right, question 10. Which is the longest bone in the human body? That is, which is the longest bone in the human body? All right, as with the last round, if you need to nip out to the loo, grab a drink, whatever you want to do, I'll leave you for a minute. So I'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes. So hope you're enjoying the quiz. All right, welcome back to the quiz. We're going to now move on to the third round, which is the picture round. And I've just had a comment about the music we've got. Yeah, it is a bit repetitive. I know it's not the only one I've got. So the next little break we're going to have some slightly different music. So it's still royalty-free music that you'll have never heard, but yeah, you'll get sick of that one too. All right, so on to the picture round. There we go. Sort out the computer and even more sort out the computer. Well, hey, there we go. The picture round. All right, so this one fairly simple. All you have to do is name the capital city that is on the picture. So here comes the first one. Name this capital city. I tell you what, I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller as well. There we go. All right, name that capital city. Nice easy one for the first one. Okay, and on to the second picture now. Name this capital city. All right. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit longer to get your answers down. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Here we go. All right. Name this one. This one's a bit of a harder one. Oh, there's an insect on my desk. Oh well, it can live here. It's a pretty impressive cathedral, church, tower. I don't entirely. It's probably one of those. All right, and now on to the fourth picture. Which city is this? Remember, all of these are capital cities. So if you're struggling with it, try and work out which country it is, maybe, and then you can work out the capital from there. Okay, and we're going to move on to picture number 4 now. Sorry, picture number 5. Here we go. This is a harder one. It's a bit zoomed in as well. It wasn't originally that zoomed in. This one's definitely the hardest one in this round. Another capital city. All right, okay, we're going to move on to picture number 5 now. Here it is. Sorry, picture number 6. There we go. It even says on it what the building is. If you don't get this one, I'll be surprised. Okay, and picture number 7. Here it is. With a rather nice sky. It's a pretty famous monument there. And again, one of the easier ones here. All right, that's enough time on that one. Picture number 8. Here's a harder one. It looks really nice, so I wouldn't mind going there. Okay, back and picture number 9. We seem to have missed one. If you just bear with me a moment here. All right. There is a question number 9. I'm just going to get it back for you. I'm going to give you some different jazz while I bring that back. Okay, so apologies for that slight technical mishap. We've got the question number 9 back, so here it is. Alright, I hope you can all see that fine. There we go. Question number 9. It says picture 8 in the top left because I just created it again and copied and pasted picture 8 and then changed the background, and I did not change that. So that's question number 9. It says picture number 8. I'm sorry. Okay, and we're going to now move on to picture number 10. There it is. A nice and easy one for you. I hope you all get it. Just going to give you a little bit longer. We're going to go back to the start of the round again as before, just to go through them. So here we go. All right, there's picture number 1. Moving on to picture number 2. And then number 3. And number 4. Here is number 5. And number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Picture number 9. And finally, picture number 10. All right. Okay. So we're going to give you a bit more jazz while we have another break between the rounds. Do what you want in this break, and when the music stops, I'll come back. Okay, we are back. And, okay, I hope you're all ready for the final round. This final round is going to be our TV and film round. So, without further ado, I'm going to start the TV and film round. And I'm going to resize my face back there. Oh, not quite. There we go. All right. TV and film. Question number 1. In Parks and Recreation, which Scottish distillery does Ron Swanson buy a controlling stake in? It's a great series if you haven't watched it. If you have, good. If you're in the middle of watching it, sorry for any spoilers. It's not really a big plot point. That is, in Parks and Recreation, which Scottish distillery does Ron Swanson buy a controlling stake in? Okay, on to question number 2. In the opening 5 minutes of 4 Weddings and a Funeral, how many times is the word fuck used? And in the opening 5 minutes of 4 Weddings and a Funeral, how many times is the word fuck used? And I just before said that this is the final round. It's not the final round. There's a music round after this. Boris Johnson's in hospital. All right, on to question number 3. In the Marvel films, who is the alter ego of Scott Lang? That is, in the Marvel films, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and any other Marvel films with him in, who is the alter ego of Scott Lang? And on to question number 4. Where is Jurassic Park set? Best film ever. Where is Jurassic Park set? Shooter! That is, where is Jurassic Park set? Okay, and we'll move on to question 5. Solve the anagram to get the TV show. Advancing yeast. Solve the anagram to get the TV show. Advancing yeast. Advancing yeast. Once again, it's an anagram, so if you don't know what an anagram is, if you jumble up the letters, you'll get a TV show. Okay, if you want more time on that one, I suggest writing that down, and you'll have some time between the rounds. Think of that one. All right, on to question number 6. Who played Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! So once again, who played Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? All right, on to question number 7. Barry Lyndon, Eyes Wide Shut, and Spartacus were all directed by which director? That is, Barry Lyndon, Eyes Wide Shut, and Spartacus were all directed by which director? I'm Spartacus. Okay, and question number 8. The childlike empress, Mola the Ancient One, and Gmork are all characters from which film? Now, I think this is the first non-multiple choice question here. So, you'll have to type it. Childlike empress, Mola the Ancient One, and Gmork are all characters in which film? And that is Mola the Ancient One, not Mola and the Ancient One. They're one character. Okay, and question number 9. ITV recently came under fire for airing which 2011 film? That is, ITV have recently come under fire for airing which 2011 film? Okay, and we're going to move on to the final question of this round. Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. That one. Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? Okay, like with the previous rounds, we're going to do a quick recap of that round as well. So, in Parks and Rec, which Scottish distillery does Ron Swanson buy a controlling stake in? Number 2, in the opening 5 minutes of 4 Weddings and a Funeral, rom-com Bonnie, how many times is the word fuck used? And question number 3. In the Marvel films, who is the alter ego of Scott Lang? That is, who's the alter ego of Scott Lang? Question 4. Where is Jurassic Park set? Best film ever. It's up there with Tiger King, even though that's not film. Solve this anagram to get the TV show. Solve this anagram to get the TV show. All right, and on to question number 6. Who played Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters. Who played him? Number 7. Barry Lyndon, Eyes Wide Shut, and Spartacus were all directed by which director? Oh, I've missed an apostrophe there. Ah, well. The Childlike Empress, Mola the Ancient One, and Gamork are all characters in which film? Question 9. ITV have recently come under fire for airing which 2011 film? ITV have recently come under fire for airing which 2011 film? All right, and we're going to go with the final one. Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? Okay, yeah, we'll have another break before we start the final round, which is the music round. See you in a couple of minutes. All right, on to the final round then. I'll just get rid of the previous round there. Okay, so this one is a music round. The way this one works is I will play you a piece of music, and you've got to name which show it came from. It's a theatre-themed one because I like a bit of musical theatre from time to time. All right, so we're just going to need to slightly alter the technical arrangements here. So, here it goes. All right, so the first one here. My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so much I gotta do.
There's lunches and meetings and poetry readings and endless interviews. Gotta pose for a portrait and how it deplores sitting there for eternity. Then it's off to the inn where my innkeeper friend wants to name a drink.
All right, that's enough of that one. We're going to move on to question. Well, no, we'll play it for you once more.
My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so much I gotta do. There's lunches and meetings and poetry readings and endless interviews. Gotta pose for a portrait and how it deplores sitting there for eternity. Then it's off to the inn where my innkeeper friend wants to name a drink after me. Then it's back to my room.
Okay, on to the second question of the music round. This one is...
What's new? Buenos Aires. I'm new. I wanna say I'm just a little stuck on you. You'll be on me too. I get out here, Buenos Aires. It stands back. You ought to know what you're gonna get in me. Just a little time.
All right, okay. I've just had a question. Song or musical or both? Just the musical, please. Yeah, 1 point per question on this one. Don't need to know the song.
What's new? Buenos Aires. I'm new. I wanna say I'm just a little stuck on you. You'll be on me too. I get out here, Buenos Aires. Stands back. You ought to know what you're gonna get in me. Just a little touch of star quality. Fill me up with your heat, with your nose, with your...
Okay, and on to question number 3.
Oh, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor. Oh, oh. Oh, piragua, piragua. New block of ice, piragua, piragua, piragua. So sweet and nice, piragua. Tengo de mango, tengo de parcha, de piña y de fresa. Tengo de china, de limón.
Once more.
Oh, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor. Oh, oh. Oh, piragua, piragua. New block of ice, piragua, piragua, piragua. So sweet and nice.
For these ones, I've just had a question. If you put the show and the musical, yes, you will seem cleverer. However, it won't work, and the quiz automatically marks itself, so it'll just be marked as wrong. So just the show, please. All right, okay. On to the next one.
What ever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I've had nothing yet. What ever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I've had nothing.
Okay, question 5.
There's an old man called...
And once again.
There's an old man called the Mississippi.
Okay, and on to question the next one. Which one is it? Are we on 5? Yeah, question 6.
Someone tell the story, someone sing the song. Every now and then the country goes a little wrong. Every now and then a madman's bound to come along.
All right, and once more.
Someone tell the story, someone sing the song. Every now and then the country goes a little wrong. Every now and then a madman's bound to come along.
Okay, number 7.
Joy raptured unforeseen, the cloudy sky is now serene. The God of the orb of love has hung his ensign high above. The sky is ablaze with wonders and marvels. Again chase the lagging hours above, and if he finds the maiden toy.
And once more.
Joy raptured unforeseen, the cloudy sky is now serene. The God of the orb of love has hung his ensign high above. The sky is ablaze with wonders and marvels. Again chase.
Enough of that. Number 8. And it's just the show, not the song.
Make you smile.
And again. Okay, and on to the next question. Number 9. Oh, I appear to have frozen on the screen. I think we've lost some batteries in one camera.
You don't know this man.
Backup camera.
You don't know a thing. You come here.
All right, now once again, without me talking over it.
You don't know this man. You don't know a thing.
Okay, and now on to the final question of the quiz.
Whoa, never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choking door slam. Never again will I be bullied. And never again will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we leave behind walls. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have a transport.
And once more.
Whoa, never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the choking door slam. Never again will I be bullied. And never again will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle.
stopping it. All right, okay. So that is the quiz. I'm going to change the batteries in my camera, and so I'm going to give you another minute or two, and then we'll go through the answers. Feel free to submit your quizzes. At the end, on the end of the answer sheet, there should be a submit option. That'll give you a score. However, I'm going to go over them as well from the submissions just to make sure that all the ones that, if you've got any misspelled ones or anything, I can give you the benefit of the doubt there. So, bit more jazz. Okay, I am back. Right, okay, so I understand apparently round 4 did not mark for some people. Let me have a quick look into this. Oh, camera 1's come back. Hello. Right, okay, so let's have a look at your answers. I need to open the page that has the answers. All right, okay. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to submit them. So let's give you a little bit more jazz to go with. Are you ready? Okay, I'm back, and so is my face. There we go. Oh, we're back onto this camera. Wait, let's go onto this camera. Oh, that's gone out of focus. Oh well, let's go onto this camera then. All right, okay, so let's have a look at these answers. If you just bear with me here, I need to get my computer to the right place once again. All right, so round one, food and drink. Let's bring the slides back and bring it back onto the screen. Beautiful. All right, so food and drink. First question, from which plant is, or which cactus is tequila made from? That was the agave cactus. Not many of you got that one. All right, on to question number 2. Let's see how many people did get. Well, one of you got that. Well done. Question 2. If I cook a steak at 52 degrees, how done will it be? Let me have a remind myself of that one. That was rare. Rare is 52 degrees. And, oh, we've gone forward a few questions. All right, if I mix dark rum with Coke and a dash of lime, you will get a Cuba Libre. Cuba Libre. All right. That's sushi that I've just gone past, and there we go. That is a nigiri sushi. Nigiri. Question 5. Glamorgan sausages. Now, I've never had one, but they're made of cheese. Cheese. All right. So, on to... And one of you got that. Well done. Question number 6. Who is credited with the invention of champagne? Okay. Well, it looks like 50% of you put Didier Deschamps. He's the current manager of the French national football team. So wrong. The correct answer was Dom Perignon. Dom Perignon. Question 7. Which shot is made from coffee liqueur, Irish cream, and a Grand Marnier? That is a B52. Once again, one of you got that. Half of you put slippery nipple. It's not, sorry. And on to number 8. From which country does Brahma beer originate? Well, hey, 50% of you got this one right. Brazil. Well done. All right. And number 9. Who wrote Red, Red Wine? That was, of course, Neil Diamond. And number 10, VSOP. 50% of you got this one right as well. That one's Very Superior Old Pale. Okay, now we'll move on to the Science and Nature round. We've all heard of it before, but by now, COVID... I'll restart that. We've all heard of COVID by now, but what type of animal is a corvid? That would be a crow. A crow. And number 2. Oh, there we go. What word is used to describe the destructive mud flow that often follows a volcanic eruption? None of you got this right. A lot of you put pyroclastic flow. That's close, but no, that's a gas cloud that also goes down a volcano. It's lahar. Half of you put capillary slide. That's something that I made up. It's capillary, I think it's a type of blood vessel, and then a slide is a slide. So, no, sorry. Question number 3. What part of a fish is used to control buoyancy? That is the swim bladder. The swim bladder. And number 4. 50% of you got this one right as well. I'm surprised you got this one right. It's a harder one. That is a nuthatch. A nuthatch. All right. Number 5. The world's first commercial nuclear power station opened in which country in 1956? That was Calder Hall Power Station, and it's in the UK. The UK. Oh, and Mary says, I said it was Lahore. Well, Mary, you would have been right. Okay, question number 6. Which one has the most moons? Which planet has the most moons? 75% if you put Jupiter, and you would be correct. One of you put Mercury. That doesn't have any moons, I'm sorry. It's too small and very close to the sun. So, no. Alright, okay. Epistaxis is a scientific name for which bodily occurrence? That is... none of you got that, actually. A lot of you put running nose, but no, it's a nosebleed. A nosebleed. Okay, and question number 8. Which one came first, Velcro or zip? Well, hey, all of you are right here. It was the zip. It was invented in the ages ago. It's old. All right. Chinstrap, Humboldt, and a species of which type of animal? That is a penguin. The devious little bastards that they are. Penguin. Incidentally, is also the first species of animal that attacked me. So there we go. I was attacked by a penguin once. And, we've missed a question. Longest bone in the human body is, of course, the femur. All of you got that one right. Well done. And the picture round. Let's move on to this one. Well, hey, we've got some good answers there. 100%. That is, of course, Moscow. This one, only one of you got. This is Rome. Rome, that's the Roman Forum. It's next to the Colosseum. That monument behind it is the Victor Emmanuel Monument. 50% of you said it was in Tbilisi. It's not. But there we go. Question 3. Not one of you got this one. This is in Reykjavik in Iceland. Reykjavik. Number 4. I was hoping someone... I didn't put Paris down as a potential answer for this one. I was hoping someone would say that. It is not. It is Tokyo, of course. It is not Tashkent, as a lot of you put. Which is the capital of Uzbekistan. All right, this one is Brasilia. One of you got that. Well done. The next one... All of you got this one right. It is, of course, Paris. That is Le Louvre. And all of you got this one right. That is the Acropolis in Athens. And one of you got this one. This is Cape Town. All right, on to question number 9. Question number 9. There we go. A lot of you got this one as well. And it's Pyongyang, capital of North Korea. Not many people get to go there, but it's, it's Pyongyang. There we go. And number 10, of course, you all got this one right. It is our very own capital city, London. All right, now, question number 4. There seems to be a bit of a problem with the automatic marking system for round 4, so it didn't mark you. However, I will let you know if any of you got this one right. Well, none of you got this one. No, 50% of you got this one right. It was Lagavulin. Well done if you got that. Callum, I'm disappointed he said Glen McKenna. That is, of course, the fictional whiskey from How I Met Your Mother. In question number 2, opening 5 minutes of 4 weddings and a funeral, how many times is the word fuck used? The answer is, and I counted it, 14. None of you got that right. 14 times. All right. And question number 3. In the Marvel films, whose alter ego is Scott Lang? You all got this one right. It is Ant-Man. Question number 4. Where is Jurassic Park set? That is Isla Nublar. Isla Nublar. Some of you put Isla Sorna. That is the Lost World Jurassic Park. That's the island next door where they bred the dinosaurs, not where the park was. Okay, and it's not set in Hawaii, whoever set Hawaii. However, a lot of it was filmed in Hawaii, so I can see where you were coming from. Solve this anagram. Advancing east. Most of you got Gavin and Stacey, which would be right. Someone said a dancing yeast V or 5. It's not, but Gavin and Stacey. Question 6. Who played Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? 50% of you got this one right as well. That was Bill Murray. And Barry Lyndon, Eyes Wide Shut, and Spartacus were all directed by which director? It is Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. And this one, oh hey, somebody got it right. Well done. The Childlike Empress, Mola the Ancient One, and Gamork are all characters from which film? And whoever put The Never-Ending Story and spelt it correctly, congratulations, you got it right. Everyone else, you're wrong, sorry. All right, on to question number 9. ITV have recently come under fire for airing which 2011 film? And 50% if you got this right, it was Contagion. So one of you put Pandemic. That's a Netflix documentary. That's on Netflix. And The Grudge was the other one. But no, Contagion was the answer. And question number 10. Who sang the theme tune for Toy Story? One of you got this right. It was, of course, Randy Newman. Randy Newman. Not the Pussycat Dolls. John Newman. Someone put John Newman. So close. And someone else put Woody the Cowboy. It wasn't Woody. He was in the film, though. All right. So, on to the music round. I don't have anything on the screen to go with the music round, so you can have my lovely face. Hi. All right. So, first one, that was from Something Rotten. Something Rotten. Not Cats and not Fucknars. Question number 2. One of you got this one right. That was Buenos Aires from Evita. Evita. One of you got that right. On number 3, you all got that. Everyone who put an answer in got that right. That was In the Heights, Piragua. Question 4. What have we got? New York, New York, Fame, and some B. Atkinson bullshit. Right. That was Diva's Lament from Spamalot. Nobody got that one. Question 5. One of you got that right. That was Old Man River from Showboat. Showboat. And question number 6. Someone got this one right as well. That was Assassins. It was Neil Patrick Harris singing, actually. All right. Number 7. That was, nobody got that right. This was HMS Pinafore. It's, there we go. HMS Pinafore. Callum says he got the first one right. Well done, Callum. You put something rotten. Yes. Someone put something rotten. Well done. Oh, and Mary got Evita. Well done. Okay. So, on to question 8. That was the Full Monty. A lot of correct answers there. Okay, question number 9. We had was Parade. And yeah, 2 of you got that right. Well done. And finally, the last question of the quiz. You all got that right. It is Matilda. Revolting Children from Matilda. So, thank you for watching doing the quiz. If you think it can have any improvements, let me know. And yeah, if you want me to do another one, let me know as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. Oh, do you want to know who won? Who won? Let's see. Do. Okay, it's not telling me who, but whichever team scored 25 before the music round, well done. You've probably won. If you add up what you got in the music room onto that, I don't have team names with the, there we go. So we've got TLA all the way. What did you get? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh well, technology working great for you. I'll work out who won and I'll let you know over Facebook. Hope you enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of your quarantine. Hope you have enjoyed my face. Bye.